Can cats and dogs be friends? People who haven't had pets before often wonder if it's possible for cats and dogs to be friends. Dogs and cats are universally loved and adored for their unique personalities, but often live in separate spaces without any interaction. They seem so far apart from each other that it must be impossible for them to ever be friends, right? There are two ways of looking at this problem. First, we could think about the fact that not all animals can be friends. It's not just the case for cats and dogs. Some people believe that horses, cows and pigs aren't really friends with each other either, and yet they all get along. This is a question that many people are asking themselves. With the rise of technology, it has become easier for animals to interact with humans. But can they actually be friends? Dogs and cats are natural enemies who have been waging a war for centuries. The only thing that has changed is the way they fight, with dogs attacking and cats defending themselves. A lot of people have asked this question: can cats and dogs be friends? There are many answers to this question, but the most common answer is no, because they are both animals who live in different worlds. Can dogs and dogs be friends? Dogs are one of the most popular pets in the world. They have been around for centuries and have a very special place in our hearts. Despite their popularity, there are still many people who don't know how to be friends with a dog. Dogs are known to be very territorial and protective over their owners. It's important that you know what your dog is comfortable with before you try to make friends with them. There are many misconceptions about dogs being friends with humans. The truth is that dogs can be great companions for humans, but they need to understand how humans work as well as what kind of relationship they want from their human companion. The answer is yes. Dogs and dogs can be friends. They can be best friends and live together in harmony, or they can become the best of frenemies. The key factor to remember is that they are not the same species and therefore have different needs. These differences will help them to have a healthy relationship with each other, which is important for both parties involved. The science behind cat-dog friendship. The science behind cat-dog friendships is a topic that is still being studied. However, it has been found that the two species have a mutualistic relationship. This means that they benefit each other by sharing resources and territory. The average lifespan of a cat is about 12 years, and the average lifespan of a dog is about 15 years. This shows how long these two species have been living together for, and how much they need each other in order to survive. Cats and dogs are some of the most popular pets in the world. Many people think that they are natural enemies, but it is not true. There is a lot of science behind the friendship between these two species. Cat-dog friendship is a common phenomenon in the world. There are many different theories about why cats and dogs get along so well. Some say it is because they are similar in size, others say that cats like to hunt and dogs like to be chased. I will try to explain the science behind this phenomenon. Both cats and dogs are predators of their own species, but they have evolved into social animals that live in groups with humans as the dominant species. Cats hunt small prey like mice while dogs hunt large prey like deer. It is not uncommon for cats to kill and eat a baby or a dog to eat a human infant. How exactly do cats and dogs make friends? Cats and dogs are two animals that often get along well. They are a lot alike in terms of personality and habits, but there is one key difference: cats don't like to be picked up. The key is patience and understanding when it comes to making friends with your pet. The first step is getting them used to each other slowly by letting them sniff each other's butts or play together in separate rooms until they are comfortable with each other's presence. Cats and dogs are not the best of friends. There are many reasons for this, but one thing is for sure: they don't like each other. However, there are some ways that these two species can make friends. How to make your dog and cat friends in 4 easy steps. Dogs and cats are some of the most popular pets. However, they can be quite difficult to make friends with. In this section, we will show you how to make your dog and cat friends in 4 easy steps. This is a step-by-step guide on how to make your dog and cat friends in 4 easy steps. It will help you understand the behavior of your pet, what you should do and what not to do. In order to make your pet friends, you must be patient and gentle. 1. Introduce your dog to your cat. 2. Put your cat in a room with your dog. 3. Leave them to get to know each other. 4. Reward them for being friends. What are the best tips for making pet friends? There are so many different types of pets out there, and they all have their own unique habits and needs. So, it's important to know what a pet likes before you bring one home. The best way to make friends with your new pet is to take them on walks every day. They'll be more likely to trust you if you give them the time they need to explore the area and get exercise. And if your new friend is a cat or dog, consider giving them a nice treat every day for being such good company. Another way to make a pet friend is to be patient and welcoming. When you get home, offer your pet a treat or a toy. If they approach you, give them a pat on the head. If they try to sit in your lap, let them stay there for as long as they want without moving away from them. Some of the best tips for making friends with your new pet are: let them roam around and explore their environment before approaching them. Create an environment that is comfortable for both you and the pet. Offer treats and toys when you first bring home the pet. The best ways to make your cat and dog best pal pet friends. It's easy to make friends with a cat or dog, but it can be tricky to make a pet your best pal. Here are some tips for making sure you're doing the right thing by your pet. Cat and dog best pal tips. 1. Make sure you're their friend first. 2. Give them attention and toys they love. 3. Be patient and don't push them too hard. 4. Don't forget that they need time to adjust to being around humans. Pets are a great way to bring love and joy into your life. They can be a good companion and make you feel less lonely. But they can also be a lot of work. We all know that our pets are a part of the family, and it is important to keep them happy and healthy. But what do you do when your pet doesn't want to be friends with your cat or dog? This can be a tough situation when you have a new animal in the house, especially if they don't get along. The best way to make sure that your pet becomes friends with your cat or dog is by implementing some positive reinforcement training. You should also consider adopting one of these animals if they are already living in the house. Can cats and dogs get along with each other? Cats and dogs have been living in harmony for centuries. They've coexisted peacefully in the same homes and shared their owners' attention. The question of whether cats and dogs can get along with each other is a popular one among cat owners. The answer is yes, they can. There are many more animals that can live harmoniously with cats. Some examples include ferrets, rabbits, gerbils, guinea pigs, and hamsters. The answer is yes. However, it depends on how well the dogs and cats get along with each other. There are a few things that should be considered before introducing your pet to another furry friend. The magic of friendship between cats and dogs. There is a special bond that is formed between cats and dogs. This bond can be described as two individuals who are friends. These two animals share many similarities, including their playfulness, sense of humor, and intelligence. They also share the ability to communicate with each other in complex ways, which allows them to form a strong friendship. The bond between cats and dogs is unlike any other. They are more than just friends, they are family. Each one is unique in their own way, and they both need each other to be happy. Cats and dogs have a special bond with each other. The relationship between cats and dogs is unlike any other in the animal kingdom. It is not just a case of cats and dogs living together. It's a special bond that defies all logic, science, and reason. The relationship between these two animals has been studied extensively, but there are still many things about it that remain unknown. Conclusion: for can dogs and cats be friends? Yes, but it takes time and patience.